Everyone, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. You want something reviewed, go check out the link to his channel down in the description box below. While you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Spotify. You know what to do. So, Pro Wrestling Noah. We haven't done a Noah in a while.
Yeah, I mean they don't have big events very often.
No, they don't. This one was it's a new event. This one was called Wrestle Odyssey.
Yeah, which I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah,
all for them having more
big events.
I don't know how you would say it, more like prominent pay-per-views, like how we have the WrestleMania and
Yeah,
SummerSlam. They don't have anything continuous except Star Navigation. That's like the
and
only thing
Sunny
that's
Voyage.
and Sunny Voyage. That's like you're gonna get one of those.
Yeah, and
Everything
every now
else
and
is
then
just
they'll
like
throw you an
random things.
Odyssey or something. Yeah.
But they should try to keep it up and just keep the name because it's not a bad name,
Yeah,
right?
Wrestle
Just
Odyssey's great. It's better than Wrestle Dream
that's true. But
or
it just have something like that. Wrestle Dream, okay, Wrestle Dream is a thing because of
an
Antonio Inoki.
Inoki. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I'll accept it for that, but it's a stupid fucking name.
It
So is the
is.
other one, Year's End. That's a really
And
stupid
World's
name.
End, yeah.
World's End, whatever. Year's End is actually better than World's End.
Yeah. It's they got WWE has New Year's Evil as much as you want to say. I like that.
Yeah, it's the logo's really stupid. The
With the
baby
little
devil with
baby
the
devil.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
But we're not talking about logos. We're talking about Pro Wrestling Noah. I like the cover art for this one. It was the spaceman with Kenta's face in the
Yeah, if it just didn't look like someone just drew CGI Kenta inside of a
Kenta AI
thing.
Kenta on a
Yeah.
spaceman.
Someone just literally typed it in on like ChatGPT, like
ChatGPT
create me this.
with Kenta's face in a spaceman suit. But
Yeah.
let's start off. We get Junta Miyawaki against Kai Fujimura in our opening match.
It was definitely like we were talking about opening matches lately. There's no pre-show for this, by the way.
No, no one normally doesn't do a pre-show.
I mean, you
I would
get
call
those
this a
random.
pre-show because,
I guess you could say that, but I don't feel like it was. I feel like this was just like straight into a pay-per-view.
yeah, because people
For
were
an
still filing in the arena for this match.
Yeah, for opening match wise, I think that they were for sure because I didn't notice it until the very end when the Kenta match was happening. The place was full,
Oh yeah,
like it was packed. But in the
but it's
beginning, you
real
could see like
Goku.
no
Real
one was
Goku
there.
always fills out.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
love
It's
that
not that many
arena.
people. It's only
No,
11,000.
36 actually.
36,000?
3,600. That's all it fits.
No, if they pull the extension out, they
Oh
don't
yeah,
like for sumo, they pull the things all the way out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, it was a good opening match. I was surprised. I was expecting it to be shit.
Yeah, and Fujimura's like I guess their version of a young lion,
Yeah,
whatever they call them. Yeah,
it was surprisingly entertaining.
yeah. And Miyawaki goes over, and there's a reason for that, and we'll find out later on the show. Next we have All Rebellion, Galeno and Harutoki against Ratels, Soya, and Kikuchi.
This match was insane.
Yeah,
This arguably could be on best tag match of the year.
I it's if it weren't for the Brodito and Bucks match, this might have been a contender
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
because that
Yeah,
Brodito Bucks match was it Brodito Bucks?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Brodito
Yeah,
Bucks. This match was excellent.
yeah, it was fantastic. I love this match. It was. And usually, and it's a regular tie, and there's a story there because Ratels and All Rebellion have that rivalry already.
Yeah, and they're really building up that young guy. What's his name?
Harutoki.
Yeah, they're really like pushing him. And this was good because at the end of the match, the Ratels won, right?
Ratel, All Rebellion won.
All
Galeno.
Rebellion,
Galeno
yeah,
got the
sorry.
win. Yeah. But it was fast though. It was a little too quick. But anyway, with that, next match. Charlie Dempsey and Harlem Lewis against Jack Morris and Ulka Sasaki.
I'm not frozen.
No,
I
no, you're pensive. I was gonna say, like, if they let Charlie Dempsey do in NXT what he did here in Noah, this guy should be a star.
Yeah, I mean, it's he's not the he wasn't that bad. I think the other guy was a little bit weaker.
Harlem Lewis,
They just yeah, they
Parker
it
Lewis.
there wasn't a great like flow to the match. That's the only thing. It felt too like planned out. Like there was too many hot tags, and it just got
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, I mean, Lewis is what? He's what? Evolve ID, whatever program he's in. He's not part of NXT,
no. But
right?
I mean,
So,
they did send over Hank and Tank now, so I'm
yes.
excited to see them have a tag match in Japan,
Yeah,
hopefully with
yeah.
tables.
Maybe it might play into what happens in the main event.
It's possible.
Yeah. But Charlie Dempsey and Harlem Lewis do go over. Jack Morris surprisingly gets pinned in this one. When you're
Yeah,
trying to
and
push, and how did this team come about? Because I know Morris got kicked out from Team 2000. He's a face now again.
mhm. That's the only thing. That's why I see that because he's a face.
Okay.
So they just slapped two faces together and made a team.
Because they both
Noah,
got nothing to do.
listen, Noah has really good pay-per-views.
Yes,
Noah is the worst company in all of wrestling for telling any type of story. They like
especially
it.
long-term storytelling.
They don't. Yeah, their stories are over within 1 month. The 1 month pay-per-view lead up to the pay-per-view, then there's the payoff and it's over. There's not even usually like return match. You don't even get like a revenge match. It's just
Yeah,
over.
exactly. It's true though. Even with title matches, the same thing. There's no revenge match.
Yeah, if you lose, you're just next person comes in.
Yeah.
And it's to the person walking into the ring after to call somebody out is like a joke that I always make about Japanese wrestling, but it's
Hmm.
way too prominent in Noah. It happens like 3 times every show
Yes.
that someone walks out and challenges him. Like
Very
you don't
true.
need to do everything right now. I don't like I don't get it, but
Yeah. But yeah. So with
it
that,
was
our
a good
next
match. It was nothing special.
no, it was a good match. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with the matches so far.
I mean, you got another way better tag match on the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
show.
There's another tag
Yeah.
match here, which is our boy Sugo and Shun Skywalker, who now apparently is part of Team 2000X.
Yeah, like loosely.
Yeah. With Ozawa, and they're going up against Tetsuya Endo and Hayata. What was with Ozawa protecting Hayata in this match?
I don't know. And Hayata was the only like really like standout part of this match to me.
Even more than our boy Sugo, and we know we love our Sugo.
Well, Sugo's like 70 years old.
That's true.
It's not once again, this was a good match, but it was
Yeah,
nothing special. And there was one guy who just highlighted the whole match, and then the rest of them were just kind of there.
yeah. I mean, Endo was pretty good in this match too,
Yeah,
though.
he's not bad, but clear Hayata was far and
The
away the
star,
best part
yeah.
of this
Are
match.
they teasing Ozawa leaving or are they teasing Hayata joining?
I don't know because you're really stupid if you take Ozawa out of Team 2000X.
Yeah.
You're really stupid because he's the best heel in all of wrestling during that period right there.
Yeah.
Like it
He's
was
hurt
nuts.
now, but yeah.
Again,
Yeah, I know. Second time. And Jake Lee's been out for over a year now, eh?
yeah. Apparently Jake Lee's injury is really, really bad. And it's like one of those things that he's gonna have to rehab it for a long time and it might affect his career forever.
Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah. I mean, they were teasing Ozawa and Hayata, and I don't know what's going on there. Like, he stopped a chair shot at one time.
Yeah, and it could be like a double switch where they're gonna have a match against each other, and then Ozawa's gonna cheat to win and be like, "Haha, I tricked you. You
Okay.
believe that I was like on your team or something." I don't know. You know what I mean?
Uh,
No,
but,
that's a Noah storyline.
that is definitely another storyline. And then he'll join anyway.
Yeah, he'll join anyway.
Like they with what's his name with Kitamiya. All of a sudden, he's a part of 2000X2.
Yeah, it's between. I know we don't watch a lot of it, but between this and Dragon Gate, it's like your faction was only gonna last like a month or two, and then they're gonna sell a bunch of T-shirts, AEW style, and then they're just gonna shut it down.
Yeah. But yeah, because what? It was less than a year that Morris and Daga formed Team 2000X, and they're both out.
Yeah, and now Hayata and his group just like groups had to break up to form that group, and
Right.
now they're already like teasing breakups.
That's right. So with that, our next match, Segura and Skywalker do win this one in the end. Our next,
Skywalker's really good, but
yes,
I forgot to talk about this. Sorry, I find it hard to get into his matches with his wrestling style because it's kind of like gold dust meets like Marufuji, or not
Yeah,
Marufuji, oh my God, who's the
Nakajima.
Nakajima. So he's like very kicky and like karate-ish style, but then he does a lot of like weird gold dust moments where he's
Yeah,
just like touching himself and like showing off to the crowd, and
it's a
it's
little
too
weird.
it's
And
yeah, for a guy who's
what was with Blackman Sori outside of the ring the whole time?
the whole time. And he
Every match.
interfered with matches that were his own people. Like he
Yes.
tried to stop things, and like I don't know. I do not know. I showed my brother a clip from it, and he's like, "Who the hell is that guy?" And like they're guys who just stand outside the ring and are bitches, basically,
Like I know in like Marigold and in like Stardom they have the other girls outside in like a
of
multi
your
per
group,
yeah.
which is like different than New Japan, which has like the young lions on the outside. Noah
Yeah.
usually does too, but for this some reason this match there was no young lions.
It
Did
was
you
just
notice
Blackman
that?
Sori
It was
the
just
whole time.
Blackman Story the whole time.
And he stands out like a sore thumb because he has that thing that looks like a teacup on his head.
Well, he has the fucking Curry Man hat.
Yes, the curry man. He's hot. He's spicy.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels is great.
Yeah. So Adaga and Daiki Odashima against Los Golpeadores for the junior heavyweight tag
So
team
back to
championship.
what I was saying,
About
because
this might be
my
match of the year.
this might be best tag match of the year. I don't know
Hmm.
why I just randomly talked about it in the other match. Um, but yeah, it's this
This
was
was
a
fantastic.
this was fantastic.
Yeah,
Like,
and what's his name? They used to be bigger. Alpha Wolf. He's slimmed down a bit.
yeah, I don't know. It's weird because they're like heavyweights for sure in Japan, but they're still trying to sell them as juniors. And how are they wrestling in both divisions?
Well, they do flippy dippy, right? So flippy
But it's like,
dippy means you're a junior.
but if you're wrestling for the heavyweight title, tag team titles, how can you also wrestle for the junior tag team titles?
Yeah,
They've
that's
won
true though.
both since they've been there.
Yes, they
How did
have.
they do that?
I don't know.
Like,
Well, I mean, so has
I mean, I guess you can wrestle up, but you can't wrestle down. So maybe they're just pretending that they're wrestling
well, I
up.
mean, so what did Hiromu has done it?
Yeah,
He's
it's
won
because he
both.
wrestled up. You're allowed to
Hmm.
go up. You can't go down.
Right. But I think once you go up a weight class, you stay there. I think.
I agree.
But yeah, but this match was fantastic. Odashima is really growing on me. Daga looks like what's his name from Andor there, Diego Luna.
Yeah, he does actually.
He's like the Timu version of Diego Luna. We have Diego Luna? We have Diego Luna at home.
I mean, he was married to Tessa Blanchard, so
Yeah, well. But no, this other than the match, this let's go back to the match. I mean, Daga as a babyface, I didn't think it would work, but it was great
yeah, it's
because
he.
I've
The
always
fans
known
really
Daga
like
as a
him,
heel.
but this was four baby faces technically.
Yes, because they did. We'll talk about it at the end, but yeah, Daga for some reason and Odashima, he's like really starting to come into his own now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
this is a good jumping off point for him, and eventually maybe it could lead to a junior heavyweight singles run.
yeah. I mean, they're really behind him.
Yeah,
The guy from the first match,
Miyawaki.
and then the guy from the match against Galeno Del Mal. But he's older. I don't know why I said he was young. He's definitely older.
Yeah,
He's been
he's like
around, right?
yeah, Harutoki. Yeah,
He just hasn't got a push until like right now.
yeah. But definitely Miyawaki and Odashima. Miyawaki is 28 and Odashima's only 24.
Yeah,
Thank you, Timmy, for that.
you could see because Odashima just came out of nowhere. He was a young lion for them, or what? I don't know what they're called in Noah.
Yeah.
Animals on the Ark or something. Who knows? But it's it's there.
Yeah.
He's good, but I don't like Noah is too eager to push the young guys too far, like how WWE does. Like they're not ready to be title holders, and they'll just do it.
Yeah.
Where in New Japan, you're going to spend a really long time before anyone gets a belt, or
Yeah.
AEW even.
Yeah, because look what they're doing to our boy there.
Yeah, I tell you right now, one of the biggest mistakes in the history of wrestling is not only having belted her once, but now belted her again in a different company, which is Kailani Jordan.
Yes.
It's one of the silliest mistakes that
And we'll
any
talk
company
about
has
it. We'll
ever
talk
made.
about it
We will.
on tomorrow's review because that was a bad segment.
It's yeah. Well, Jordan Grace did a really. I've never seen Jordan Grace talk that well. And
She had
then
to
And
because she
then
had to carry that.
she was bad. It's not even that. Like, she's not there yet. Why are we slapping belts on people just because it makes us, the people who are like training her, feel good? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody. If you pretending that you wanted Kailani Jordan to win a title, just quit watching wrestling.
Well, I mean, there's a couple instances that happen on the what's it called on Halloween Havoc, and we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think there was a bad title swap, and I think there was a missed opportunity for a title swap.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that when we get there.
But
And
we'll talk.
yeah,
Yeah. So Daga and Odashima, they're your new champions.
yeah, and the boys put them over too. That was
Hmm.
what mattered.
Yeah.
I think that meant a lot.
When they put the belts around their waist
Yeah.
and like, yeah, that's a big show of respect. That's a sign that's like, you know what? We respect you. You've earned this, and
I
make us
think
proud.
uh Los Pollos Loco are definitely in the argument for best tag team of the year. Just on like
Yeah.
what they've done for this entire year, for
Yeah. I
sure.
think they need to
They're
be
going to
there.
be high up on the list when they drop the top whatever top 100 tag list or whatever it
Hmm.
is. They're going to be on it for sure.
They better be.
Like they're going to be high up. They will be. They've held multiple belts
Yeah,
in
but
this
knowing
time.
PWI, they're probably going to put freaking Dark State on there.
Okay, PWI gets off on putting like Japanese and Mexican wrestlers really high. They
Okay.
really like to do that. But they also
But
you're
then
going to
again, they
guarantee
put
yourself there's always going to be a WWE guy even if he didn't earn it all the way at the top
well,
because no one's going to
because
read their list if they don't.
Takeshita was only was it 61? No, 70. What was he? 57?
No, he was lower than that. He was like 17 or something like that,
Yeah,
21.
27 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't good. But it's kayfabe, right? And he doesn't really have any storylines this whole
no,
year.
but
His storylines are just like
better be like in the top 10 next year
I already smell Okada and him for the title at Wrestle Kingdom.
at Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, the sniffing is there. So with that, our next match on the card is Old Man Fujita, not Ichiban Sweet Boy, but Kazuyaki Fujita against Minoru Suzuki. I thought Suzuki retired.
He retired from New Japan. So that's a thing that
Okay, so he retired from New Japan so he can work as a freelance.
yeah, I when I meant to talk about this, I'm glad you actually brought it up because I would have forgot. We watched it at the Wrestle Kingdom. Was it last Wrestle Kingdom or the one
Hmm.
before?
The
That
one
it was his
before where he
last
did
Wrestle
his
Kingdom.
retirement match.
Yeah, but then I found out it was just to retire from New Japan.
So
Like
he
he's
can.
not signed to New Japan anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's just
Because
roaming the
he's
street.
still working because he's a champ. Which champ is he right now? He's
He
you.
he has one actual like belt, and then the
Yeah.
other one's like a no-name company.
Yeah. Timmy's on it.
He's gonna have a heavy scroll there, but yeah, he's I mean, you gotta love him, right?
He is Pro Wrestling Uptown's champion.
Yeah, and he's something else, I believe. He had two belts with him,
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
he?
know what it
I'm
doesn't say
pretty
what
sure he
the
had two belts.
is he still with Pancreas?
I don't even think it exists anymore.
Oh. But yeah, I know he's at least that one. Pro Wrestling Uptown.
Yeah, but you're gonna slap belts on a guy like that if you're a
Oh yeah.
no-name company. People are gonna pay to watch Minoru Suzuki when you do it at the local rec center. You know what I mean?
Yes. Of course.
If your show is MLP and you're doing it at like a real venue and you don't have big names, nobody's coming. Like if you just have Minoru
Yeah.
Suzuki, nobody's showing up. But when you're like a little rec center fucking company,
Yeah.
people are gonna show up to watch Minoru Suzuki.
And the theme song pops everybody every time.
Yeah, exactly. It did really well this time.
Yeah, when Kaza Ninare.
Yeah. It was a fun match. I'm not even gonna pretend it wasn't. But like watching Minoru Suzuki try to move around in the ring it hurts my body.
Yeah.
Like he has no movement at all between his neck, shoulders, and back. He's just
He's
like
a grand
completely
he
stiff.
literally is murder grandpa. Like
He's like the same age as Chris Jericho.
he is,
Google
yes.
it.
No, I know. He's 57. Is he?
Fucking Google it. He's got to be up there. He's not 60, that's for sure.
No.
The one that always gets me,
Minoru Suzuki is 57. Yes, I was
Yeah.
right.
the one that always gets me though is Tanahashi. He's like one of the least athletic people left in wrestling. He can't move at all, and he's only like 43 or something.
No,
How old is he,
Tanahashi's
47?
my age. He's 48.
That's for wrestling. Chris Jericho still wrestles at like 50
he's
something.
54. Yes.
Tanahashi should not be that bad. Naito is like 44
Yeah.
and is already getting into a bad place. But then you have other guys like Desperado's like 42 and he's still fucking cruising.
Yeah.
All right. Sting was 60 something. He went
Yeah.
through a table with his head.
Yes, he did.
So shit, shit happens.
Jeff
Uh
Hardy is my age as well, 48, and he went through a table. He took a nar bump on the Halloween
Jeff
Havoc.
Jeff Hardy is Jeff Hardy actually still has it. The
Hmm.
problem is he doesn't have any like he doesn't know how to feather things in anymore. He only knows how to just drop on top of people. So whenever he's doing moves, it looks nice, but then he can't land properly. He just
No,
crushes everybody. Even when he's doing like in the ring moves, it's all he takes less of the bump and he puts all of the bump on the other
on the
person.
other guy, yeah. But
So
back to this match at hand. This ended in a double countout, and he busted Fujita hard on his mouth.
we're gonna get a rematch. So
Yeah. Do you think? Well,
whatever.
I was gonna say if he retired from New Japan, I doubt they'll do it at Wrestle Kingdom, would they?
No, maybe if they do like all together again.
Okay,
Did
like
they
a
do it
cross.
this year?
No, they didn't do it this year. Maybe a historic crossover next month. Is it next
Maybe.
month? They might do that. I think this is the first time too we've had Noah, NXT, and New Japan guys all on the same show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. So
They also there's a new before we even get to historic crossover, there was a new fucking pay-per-view for New Japan that just
yes,
decided they were going to announce it without telling anybody.
yes, that's the one where Goto's gonna face.
Yeah, it's like Homecoming or something.
Yeah, it's the reason being is because that's Tanahashi's final match in his hometown.
Okay.
So it's Tanahashi's homecoming. That's why.
I think you should make a new pay-per-view, Homecoming, like it is, and
Hmm.
every year, whoever your champion is, you have a match in that the pay-per-view's in that place. So if Zack Sabre Jr. is the champion, you do it in England,
In
or you know
England,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Did they even do Royal Quest this year? I don't think they did Royal
I think
Quest
they did, but it wasn't a big show. It was a really small show
because usually
because
they
we
make
didn't
big.
do it.
Yeah,
We
but
didn't do it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did Royal Quest. Wasn't Royal Quest this year the one that had the Alex Windsor match?
it must have been early in the year then, because usually it's around this time Royal Quest.
I don't know. I remember it being in like March or something like that. Maybe it was the year before, and it was right at the end of the year, and I don't remember it because of that. That's how we have Timmy.
Hmm. He's on it and right now.
He better get on it.
Da-da, thank you, Timmy. Royal Quest 4, yeah, it was a year ago, October 20th, 2024. They didn't do one this year.
Check if there's a
Unless
fourth. It should
that
say
is
on the
Royal Quest 4.
Wikipedia.
There's nothing for 5 yet.
Okay, so there's probably not going to be one.
Yeah, because that was Zack versus Sonata for the championship.
All right, that was a good match.
That was a good match. A lot of Sonata.
Windsor. I fucking hate Alex Windsor. Just shout out to Alex Windsor.
Alex Windsor. How come?
Because she's so annoying. She just yells out her name for fucking 2 hours.
Windsor. Well, it's like Dr. Wagner. Viva Mexico!
Yeah, but that's cute. No one cares. People care about Mexico. They don't care about Alex Windsor.
That's true. That's very true. But so with that, our next match on the card is like I said, this ends in a double count out, so we're getting another match. Um, Tanahashi and Kaito Kiyomiya against Marufuji and Keno. Tanahashi really, really tried in this match. This was one of the best Tanahashi I've seen in the last, say,
It's the
18 months.
it's definitely the best choreography I've
Hmm.
seen in a Tanahashi match since announcing the retirement. Like him and Kiyomiya were doing the doubles things, and it was
Yeah.
all at like almost the exact same time. It was
Yeah, they
really
were
well.
timing it really well. I mean, mind you, that match against the ELP really wanted to make Tanahashi look good in that
Yeah,
match.
and I don't think that the other team here really had a goal of making Tanahashi look good. I think Tanahashi just really had to like put in effort for once,
Yeah.
and he did it because uh Muto was there. Like
Yes.
he knew it. Like that's the person who trained me. I gotta show
Yeah.
up for him. You
If
know what
if
I mean?
if you look bad in front of Keiji Muto, he'll still smack you around.
Yeah, he'll beat the shit out of you. He's still a giant fucking guy.
Yeah. But this was surprisingly good. I really enjoyed the match. Like this, like we said, this is the best choreographed Tanahashi match we've seen. Like the double spots, and even at the end, like Tanahashi and Kiyomiya win this match, but Marufuji and Keno at the end, they still give that sign of respect and like
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah. It was there.
Yeah.
This is nothing special, but I like it wasn't a. I wasn't like, oh crap, I watched this match.
Yeah, no, it was I call it inoffensive.
Yeah, I if this was on a New Japan show, I would have been so upset to see it on the card.
Right.
And then I would have watched it and been like, yeah, whatever. On Noah shows, I'm never offended by anything that shows on the card because I'm just with Noah. There's no like
Yeah.
monster names that you're like, oh, I gotta watch this match. You kind of just let the card play out and you see what
Yeah.
happens.
Like I
That's
mean, you
like,
do have a few names when you see Kiyomiya or Keno or Marufuji or Kenta. Really, those are the four
but
names that.
usually the combination that they'll
Mhm.
put is like Kiyomiya against random guy number 7 on this pay-per-view, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, or like
Tag teaming
Ozawa
against one of
against,
the young
yeah,
lions.
exactly. And it's like so you just kind of gotta watch the show because they never really disappoint. I don't think
No,
we've ever watched like a offensively bad
no, I don't think we ever have.
like an
So with that,
NWA level. But I'll never watch NWA again. I'm just
no,
gonna
I'm
tell you
I'm
that.
done with the NWA. Unless
Yeah.
there's something that really screams out at me like I need to watch this match, I won't watch NWA again.
Yeah.
Um, Hiromu Takahashi defending the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship against Eita.
This was the match of the night. Not even close. Far and
Yeah.
away. Not even remotely a little bit close. This has to go on the list that our new list of best junior tag or best junior
Hmm.
heavyweight matches because this was fantastic. Like, what was the last match
The
Hiromu had?
It was in New Japan in that New Japan match. We just watched it.
Yeah, he fought somebody good. Wasn't it someone from Noah?
No, ELP. No, Tanahashi. Oh, what's his name? Bullet Club guy, War Dogs, Bone Soldier there.
Oh, Ishimori. Yeah, that
Ishim,
was a that
yeah,
was a pretty good match too. Hiromu can just have a good match.
yeah,
I'm not even a big fan of him.
yeah. And I'm
Like
not a big fan of Eita either. And he did well in this
he
match.
showed up, man. He
Yeah.
those 2 dives that he took through the
Hmm.
ropes. He went so far past his where he was supposed to go and came down so hard against the fence and the floor both times. When he
Hmm.
did it the first time, I watched it. I replayed it like 9 times.
And Black
When he did,
Sorry is just there.
yeah, he did the first one, and I was like, "Holy shit! Did I put this on like super speed or something?" I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
he
maybe I
was.
just
It was
I'm like,
fast when he
maybe
did
I
that.
just saw something. Then he immediately went back in the ring and did it again. And I'm like, nope, he just literally did that. Like he
And he
almost
did it
went
again.
over Hiromu's head into the crowd.
Yeah. But but I mean, this was like you said. Maybe we might need to start a new category for 2026 because 2025 there may not be too many junior heavyweight matches left. New category for 20. If you guys want to see this new category for 2026, let us know down in the description box below. How about that?
Yeah, and whether you say yes or no, it's
We're
probably
still
gonna
gonna do it.
happen anyways.
We're still gonna do it. But yeah, but surprising though, Takahashi retains. I thought they were gonna do a belt switch here.
No, I was hoping they wouldn't because they get too excited with belt changes in Noah. Like, just chill,
Okay.
just calm, let's
Well,
breathe.
did we get a new challenger?
Just throw them out there.
Um, the guy from the first match there, Junta
Yeah.
Miyawaki challenges Takahashi for the belt. You think that's where they'll do the switch?
Nope.
Junta's too young to win it still.
I think this is going to be a putover match for him, but he's going to lose. And then if he gets a rematch, he'll win the belt.
So if that's the case, they'll probably do a match at
Wrestle
Wrestle Kingdom.
Kingdom.
And who would that be?
Maybe it's him again, and he gets his put over on the biggest stage in Japanese wrestling.
Unless they double belt Doki, triple belt Doki.
No, I don't think he will.
No.
Doki's not. Who's Doki fighting at Wrestle Kingdom? Does he already have a match?
I don't know. He might have two matches because he's junior tag and junior heavyweight.
They'll just skip junior tag, or they'll do it
Yeah.
on the next night, like if they do a double night again.
Oh yeah, like New Year's Dash. Okay. Yeah, but so you think Takahashi will hold it for a while, at least until Wrestle Kingdom?
I think so because they want to get on Wrestle Kingdom, right? No one wants to show off their
Yeah.
young wrestlers. And if you give them that much time to figure out what they're going to do in the match, it's probably going to be a really good match.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be Tanahashi's final opponent? Because we're approaching it, we still don't have an opponent.
Sting, Sting or Keiji Muto comes out of retirement for a match.
Do you think WWE will allow one of their guys to go? Like an AJ or
It
a
won't be
Nakamura?
AJ. It'll be not. He won't want to fight AJ. It wouldn't make sense. He has no literally nothing to do
Yeah.
with AJ. The AJ beef with Bullet Club was against Okada. It wasn't
Yeah.
for Tanahashi. So I don't think so. I think, okay, you have two options, real two options.
Hmm.
It's going to be Okada, which takes away from the potential
Takeshita.
Okada storyline. Takeshita's match could be though on that second day if they do Wrestle Dynasty again.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when you get the Okada match against Thing. But it's Okada against him or Naito show reappears for a match against.
Those would be the two real options.
Yeah, because I think a Naito comeback would be such a huge pop. People will go nuts.
Because what I would like is what would get a huge pop too is if Tanahashi comes out, he goes, "I'm scheduled to retire. This is supposed to be my retirement match. I have no challengers." Blah blah blah. Then all of a sudden you hear "Dun, na, 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 na." The crowd would pop.
Huge.
Yeah,
It
but
would be crazy. Because when you really think about it, like, what's your other option? You can't do Shibata because you did Shibata already, and they weren't
yeah,
even allowed to have a real match because the medicals won't clear him.
won't clear that. Yeah,
He's not allowed to wrestle in Japan.
yeah. Ibushi's hurt again, and that match won't make sense either.
Yeah, and then I mean your other option is Goto, but I feel like Goto's lined up for something already.
Yeah. Well, Takahashi retains. Main event of the evening: Kenta versus Masa Kitamiya.
It was fine.
He was the N1 winner. That's the only reason why they did this match. But for me, Kenta carried this match.
Yeah, it's weird that he's even in a main event of anything, even if he did win the N1. It's like he's
Yeah.
not that guy. Um, you did get your boy back
Mm-hmm.
in a nice little cowboy hat,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Inamura.
and I think
Yoshiki Inamura. He's back as Inamura. He wasn't like he came back. Remember, he came back at the beginning of the year as a different character,
yeah,
right? But now he came back as Inamura. He's like American cowboy guy now because he even
he's
did
literally
his
Brock Lesnar.
Japanese Brock Lesnar
Yeah,
and a
and
little bit of
compared to everybody else, he looks like a monster. But
in NXT he was
he's so
small.
tiny.
In NXT, he was so tiny. Yeah. Josh Briggs was so much bigger than him. And now he comes back to Japan. He's like huge compared to everybody.
Yeah. Well, most of the wrestlers in Japan are like 5'7"
Yeah.
on like 170 pounds. So if you're like 5'10" and like
Yeah.
200 and something pounds, you're gonna look like a monster.
Yeah. He was Yoichi. Yoichi, that was,
Oh yeah, that is what it was. That's crazy.
yeah. It was just for that one match against, was it Ozawa or was it against,
It was against
who was the
before
champ,
him,
who was the champ before Ozawa?
Kiyomiya. No, it was against the
Keno.
fucking no, yeah, Keno.
It was
I thought you
Keno.
said
Yeah.
Kenta.
It was his first, it's when Keno won the belt back that time, his
So
first challenge.
Is Kenta not with Keno anymore? Is Keno like a bad guy again? I'm so
I
confused what's
don't know. I'm
happening.
confused. Like I said, these storylines don't conglomerate anymore.
And they
Is he
only
even
last
part?
for like
Is he
2 weeks.
Is Keno even part of All Rebellion anymore?
I don't think so. I think he's with Marufuji.
Okay, I don't know. He was with All Rebellion, right? So was
Yeah.
Kiyomiya, right? Timmy's on it. Yeah, Keno left at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and then he started the thing with Kenta and
Yeah, they did
Uka
Ken, and that
Sasaki or
lasted a
whatever his
week and a
name was.
half.
And then now Kenta is kind of like with Sasaki and that other guy. Who did he team with?
Jack Morris.
Was it Jack Morris? Yeah.
Sasaki teamed with Jack Morris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think Jack Morris, Sasaki, and Kenta are a group, but
Okay.
not Keno's not part of the group.
Weird. Yeah. Noah
Kenna's with
storytelling.
Marufuji, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Whatever team that is.
Okay. Well, Kenta does retain. I knew he wasn't going to lose that match,
Yeah,
so
this was like a way too long match.
yeah.
Like I was bored all the way through almost. It wasn't like a shit match, but this is one of those situations where like if you looked at the card, you're like, why would I want to watch this match?
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. If it wasn't for Kenta carrying the match, this would have been pretty bad.
And like I don't know how much Kenta really is a main event guy anymore.
No, but I mean, this is his final run, right? So,
Knowing Noah, probably not.
no. Well, anyway, Kenta
Kenta's almost
retains.
as old as Tanahashi.
Well, Kenta's 42, 43. Plus, he has no shoulder. Tanahashi has no knees. Kenta doesn't have shoulders anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
They're torn to shreds. But yeah,
Multiverse.
all in all, though, I gave this a 7-7. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm up there. 7-9.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, you
There
know
was
what?
nothing
Yeah,
about it that was like
seven. You know what? 7-8. Let
bad.
me give it another point. Yeah.
There was nothing about it that was bad, so it's
No.
hard to be like it's as close to an 8 as you can get without
Yeah.
being an 8. Because I don't think anything on here was like this is the greatest like the
No,
tag
but I mean,
match.
you also got to take into consideration you have a tag match of the year contender, a junior
Yeah, and a
heavyweight
junior.
match. Yeah. So it's up there. Yeah. Yeah, 7-8. 7-8 works for me. You give it a 7-9. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, Campo and I will have our review of NXT's Halloween Havoc. So stay tuned for that. And with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.